Hi, dear friends. I welcome you in the last lecture of this particular lecture series of Basics of Mechanical Engineering. Today, we will discuss about the air conditioning part. So, this is nothing but the second half of your fourth chapter. In the previous lecture, we discussed about the refrigerator and vapor compression refrigerating system. Today, we are going to talk about the air conditioning in detail. So, the first of all, what is air conditioning? So, air conditioning is not a process of only heating or cooling to some desired temperature. Air conditioning is cleaning or conditioning the air. So, air conditioning is dealing with conditioning or controlling the air. The complete process of air conditioning include the following processes: cooling or heating the air, removal, addition of removal of humidity from the air, controlling the movement of the air, purification of the air, addition of fresh air from outside as well as properly distribution of the air. So the air conditioning is defined as it is simultaneously control of temperature, air humidity, air movement and air cleanness in desired space. So in nutshell, the air conditioning is not only heating and or cooling the air. It is all about control the temperature, control the humidity, control the air movement as well as control the cleanliness of the air. If we talk about the main application of the air conditioning, generally air conditioner is used for either human comfort or for some industrial application. For the human comfort, to provide the cooling or heating and conditioning of air as per comfort of human being, and this is known as a comfort air conditioning. Whereas for the commercial purposes, to provide the cooling or heating and controlling the air as per the uh, some engineering, manufacturing and processing requirement, and this is known as the industrial air conditioning. For your kind information, the standard comfort condition for the human beings are: the temperature of air is 17 degree to 25 degree centigrade, the moisture level that is 30% to the 70% of relative humidity, and velocity of air that is in between 0.1 to 0.25 meter per second. Now let's talk about the principle of air conditioning and the different components used in the air conditioning system in detail. So in air conditioning system, the device or unit provides the air conditioning that is called as the air conditioner. This device continuously draws air from an indoor space which is required to be cooled. It cools in refrigeration system and discharge back into the same indoor space. This continuous cycle process of drawing, cooling and recirculation of the cooled air maintains the indoor space cool at a required lower temperature, which is required for human comfort. If we talk about the air conditioning system or main components used in the air conditioning system, it is a simple word. Air conditioning system is nothing but just assembly of different parts of the system which used to produce a specified condition of air within a required space or building. So the first is the fan for the circulation of air. Then the filter for cleaning purpose. Heating element for heating of the air. The control system which regulate automatically the amount of the cooling or heating. Then grill, it adjusts the direction of the flow. Tray, it collects the condensed water. Refrigerating plant or refrigerating system, it provides the cooling, which consists compressor, condenser, expansion and evaporator. So more or less, the air conditioning system is working on the same principle which we have discussed in the last lecture, that is a vapor compression refrigerating system. Okay. Basically, there are two types of the like refrigerating system. One is a VCR and second is a VAR. This is only for your kind information. VCR works on the vapor compression refrigeration system and VAR vapor absorption refrigerating system. In our air conditioning system, nowadays VAR vapor absorption refrigeration system is generally used. Let's talk about the classification of the air conditioning system. So here we can define the air conditioning system in different ways. The first is according to the arrangement of the equipment. So that is either unitary system or a central system. Unitary system, it means the different components of the air conditioning system is manufactured and assembled as a unit in the factory itself, and they just install in our desired location. So that is known as a unitary system. If we talk about the central system, the different components are manufactured in the factory, but they are assembled at the site, just like a central air conditioning system. So that is known as a central system. If we define according to the purpose, so the first is a comfort air conditioning system and second is a industrial air conditioning system. And according to the season, it may be a winter air conditioning system and summer air conditioning. So this is just a very basic classification of the air conditioning system. Now let's talk about the window AC and split AC, and this is very interesting discussion because I think you have seen window AC and now you are experiencing the split AC. So the window air conditioning or air conditioner mainly used for conditioning of air in the room. Commonly, it is mounted in a window and that's only it is known as a window air conditioner. The basic function of room air conditioner or a window air conditioner is to provide the comfort cooling, dehumidification, filtering and circulation of the air, which I have already discussed. It may provide the ventilation for some removing of the air from the room. The window air conditioner unit consists a refrigerating unit and the circulation fan. So here we have a refrigerating unit and somewhere here on the back side of it we have a circulating fan. It may circulate the cold air. So I think I would like to give this particular working of the window air conditioning system as a self-study because we have already covered the VCR system, vapor compression refrigeration system, and this is somewhat like that. So you just search more about the working of the window air conditioning system, and for your reference purpose, I will share some link. So through that you may watch some videos, and that videos might be helpful to understand about the working of the window air conditioning system. If you feel any confusion or any doubt at any point of time, you just ask me. I will definitely help you to understand that particular part in better way. Let's talk about why window ACs are completely replaced by the split air conditioning system. So limitations or disadvantage of the window AC. The first is it produces noise, and second is it required a window for the mounting purpose. So these two are the basic limitations of the window air conditioning system, and I hope you understand in what context I am talking. The second part, that is the split air conditioning system. So this is nothing but the split air conditioning system. So the split air conditioning system is nothing but the modification of the window air conditioner. This unit differs from window air conditioner in terms of the split of unit into two parts. So in split air conditioner, the window AC is divided into two parts. So one is an indoor unit and second is a outdoor unit. So this is known as an indoor unit and this is known as an outdoor unit. So here what they have done, they have just separated the whole unit into two parts. That's it. There is no difference as far as the construction or a components used in the window AC as well as in the split AC. So the first part, that is the indoor unit. It includes the evaporator, the filter, okay, the evaporator, filter, evaporator fan, or you can say that the blower, as well as the grill. So they are placed, these components are placed inside the indoor unit. The second part, that is the outdoor unit. The outdoor unit consists or includes condenser. So here we have a condenser, then compressor. So again, it's a compressor, condenser, expansion and evaporator, where expansion device and evaporator placed indoor unit, and where compressor and condenser is placed in the outdoor unit. So this compressor and condenser placed outside of the room, the first part or indoor part, and the second part are connected by a small diameter tubes. So these tubes are connected. So these tubes connect the outdoor unit with the indoor unit. Therefore, only small hole is required in a wall for the installation of the split air conditioning. This modification in the window air conditioning will eliminate all the disadvantages of the window air conditioner. And now the domestic split air conditioning units are available in the capacity ranges of 1 ton to the 3 tons. And we have already discussed what is the meaning of ton of refrigerator. Now let's talk about the advantages of the split air conditioning over the window air conditioning. I think you all know about it, but let's talk in detail. The compressor is outside of the room. It means there is no compressor noise inside the room. No window opening or fixing needed. The first part can be located in the room with decorative display. The first unit can be mounted on floor, ceiling, wall or behind the decorative structure. So I think this is all about the advantages of the split air conditioning over the window air conditioning system. And this is all about the second half of the fourth chapter. So in this particular chapter, we talked about the refrigerator and the air conditioning. And in this particular session, we discussed about the what is the air conditioner, the components used in the air conditioner, as well as we discussed about the difference between the window AC and the split AC. I hope you find your interest to know more about the window AC and the split AC. I really thank you for attending my lectures very patiently, and this lecture series will definitely help you in future to know more about some basics related to the mechanical engineering. I wish you best of luck for your career. If you need any help from my end, you just let me know. I am really happy to help you out. So thank you. Have a great time ahead. Bye.